Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, Kwahala, Yahweh Bashim Yasha, Bashim Rakwakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Yakim out there on the highways and byways, noise in this road abroad. All around the world. Honors to you, brothers. You know, that's pushing this word out all around the world. And shalom to you few sisters out there that's listening in silence to the spirit and powerful Lord Yahweh Bashim Yasha. So, I want to talk about this right here. Seems pretty interesting. There it is. You got a so-called black woman right here. A sister. There it is. She's running away from these ninjas right here. Which whoever put this all together is just, they're just forwarding the agenda at the end of the day. They're just forwarding the affliction. Because here it is. She's trying to run away from these ninjas right here. These thirsty looking ninjas, niggas, and they chasing after her. And we already know, the reality is that, these are the kind of men that are women, they go for it, they seek after, the typical Pookie and Ray Ray and Deshaun and Trayvon or Tyrone, These are the kind of guys they deal with, And here it is, you have this woman running away from him as if she's trying to better her life and make something out of her life. But the great majority of our women, these are the kind of guys they deal with, and they end up pregnant. They end up having 4 to 5 kids by different other men. And they're on welfare, Section 8. Like you can see right here to the left right here. It says Miss Strong Independent. But the reality is that these women are not strong and they're not independent. Because if they were strong and independent, why do they have to be on government assistance? Why do they have to be on welfare Section 8? And all these other government programs if they're strong and independent? Why can't they just raise these kids on their own without the help of Esau, the government, Why do they have to lean on the government, to raise these children or to provide some type of living standard, for their kids? Why can't they just do it on their own if they're so much strong and independent like they claim? But you see, it's all witchcraft. It's all bullshit, And here it is, she's dressed like a hoe. Look at her, wearing a tank top with her cleavage all showing out. Talking about, trying to leave poverty and the struggle, love, and hard knock life behind. And you got a bunch of thirsty ass niggas trying to chase after, But the reality is that these are the kind of men that they choose, that they sleep with. They're not chasing after a righteous, a quality, man that's serving the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They don't want those kind of men. They despise those men. They talk shit about those men. They're not chasing after these kind of men. These are the typical ninjas that you see on the screen right here. These are the kind of men that they go for. They go for the bad guy, the thug, the thuggo, the Pookie, the Ray Ray. And they act like, they're doing good. But it's all nonsense because really, as you can see from the top right, it says that degree won't keep you warm at night, And it's true. That degree is just nothing but a piece of paper, really. Because Here it is, that college education ain't shit, you know. That college education ain't a damn thing, you know. It don't mean shit. Here it is, you graduate and you're thousands upon thousands and thousands of dollars in debt. And yet, what I'm saying, you end up, working at a bare minimum job that you don't like. Or you just go on OnlyFans and you just start selling, you just start selling your cooch. You just start selling feet pics and feet videos. You know what I'm saying? Provocative, showing off your body, showing off your boobs, your ass, and all of that. Up on OnlyFans, you know. You just become an internet whore at the end of the day. Just to have a decent living in this society, you know. And that's the reality for most of you women out there. You go to these colleges, you graduate, but you're not, you don't end up getting the job in the field that you graduated from. So your result is to still, be a whore, be an internet whore, or be up in the strip clubs. So at the end of the day, it's a no-win situation for you women, and really you women are running out of time, especially the so-called black women, you women of the tribes that want to try to chase, you know try to get a degree or whatever, or trying to have some stability. Even when you're working as a nurse, there's still women that still sell coochie on the side, only to make ends meet. You know, but you women, you don't want a quality man. You don't want a man of the Lord that's gonna lead you and guide you and take care of you. You don't want that until all hell breaks loose. And really, we're at the verge of all hell breaking loose. Where you women, you gonna have to accept the man of the Lord. You gonna have to come crawling on your knees, begging to be a part of, a man of the Lord's life. Because the Most High, He's gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. All right. It's not your degree or whatever, your piece of paper that they hand you. That ain't gonna save you. All right. You're gonna have to come back to your man, to a true man of the Lord. Not a Pookie and a Ray Ray, right? These niggas that are chasing after you right here. You know, the, these kind of men, they ain't gonna save you in that day. They ain't gonna be able to. They ain't gonna be able to save themselves. You know. But it's gonna come back into style. The men of the Lord is gonna come back into style like it should be. The Israelite man from Judah, from the Latin tribes, from the so-called black man to the Latin men and the native and Seminole Indian man, all right, of the elect, sure to say, we're gonna be the ones that the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna raise up in these last days, which the Most High is already raising us up by the way of this word, by way of this truth. We're already being raised up already. So real quick, I'm gonna go to the scriptures. So this is Isaiah chapter 13, Salakia. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. And I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord said He's going to make a man more precious than fine gold. All right. What kind of man? An Israelite man that's of this truth, that's teaching this truth out there on the highways and byways, that's teaching this truth in sincerity and faithfully. That's the kind of man that the Most High is going to raise up, that the Most High is going to make more precious than fine gold. And like the scripture says in Isaiah 4 and 1, that 7 women shall take hold of one man, you know. So the Israelite man is gonna be your protection woman, not your degree, all right? Not you chasing the education. All right, that's all being done away with. All right, the the Most High is gonna do away with that. All right, that's not gonna be the thing no more. That was never the thing. It's nothing but a scam at the end of the day. Only for you to just to go into debt and to pay off and be a debt slave to these institutions. That's it. You know, that's it. And then you turn away a good quality man that's there to lead you and guide you and help you. You don't look at a man of the Lord as that, because your thing is you're holding on to this feminist way of life, this feminism, which is ultimately destroying you and killing you. All right, and turning you against your man, which is that's what Esau is set up. That's how Esau designed it and set it up that way. To turn against your man, to become an enemy to your man. Which Esau, he's the main enemy. But you black women and you women of the tribes, you don't see that. You don't see that Esau's the devil. You think he's your friend. You see him as your lover. You think he's your friend, but he's using you. And eventually, he's just gonna kick you to the curb. And when that time comes, then what? Then what's next for you women? You're gonna have to come back to your man. But even then, you women are gonna, most of y'all, especially you black women, y'all just gonna get deleted. you know, because of what y'all done. It's gonna come to a point where, most of y'all are just gonna get deleted. But yeah, but we're coming back in style though, you know. All this stuff, all these things that you trust in is gonna fail. So let's get a Salakia. Yes, right here. Isaiah 32 and 9. So real quick, let's get Isaiah 32 and 9. And it reads, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, you careless daughter, give ears unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, you careless one, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come." So eventually the vintage is gonna fail. All that you trust in, your WIC, your Section 8, you know what I'm saying? Your food stamps, all of that, all them goodies that the government, Esau's government gives you women, to sustain you. It's all gonna fail. And the scripture says the gathering shall not come. It's not gonna come. You know. So everything that you women trust in and that you believe in is gonna fail you. Like some of you women, your OnlyFans. That's another vintage, where you gather up money, what I'm saying, from these simps, just for posting up a couple of feet pics and everything. That's gonna fail because we're gonna come a point in time where there's gonna be a cyber attack, and you women, you ain't gonna be able to use the internet. All right, so all that, all them simps that's sending you money and all of this stuff, and that you're looking at them as a human ATM, for posting up your body, selling, feed pics for job videos and all of that stuff that you women are into. You won't be able to use that because the cell phone ain't gonna work. There's not gonna be no internet, so there's not gonna be no transaction. So you ain't gonna get that, So, verse 11. "Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird up sackcloths upon your loins." Verse 12. "Thou shalt be lamented for the teats, and for the pleasure fields, for the fruitful vines. And what are the teats? The goodies, that you women are receiving, especially this internet. Especially when you women, you come on the internet and you start, showing off your feet and all of that, or your body, your ass, your titties. And you got all these thirsty ass men lusting after it, sending you all kind of money and all of that. You're gonna lament for that. But once Esau shuts all that shit down, you know what I'm saying? It's not coming back. It's not coming back. It's gonna be gone, never to come back. And you women, you gonna be in dire straits in that day. You know, this is the future. So all of that stuff that you trust in, that you believe in, is gonna fail you. All right, it's already setting you up for failure anyway. Because times are changing. Nothing's and like, funny thing about luck is it could just change within a heartbeat, just like that. Your luck can, run out just like that. All that stuff you trust in could just disappear, just change. You know, within a nanosecond, everything that you trust in gone. But these are the times that we're coming up upon, and you women, you're gonna be in dire straits. And we've been saying this for many years now. We've been saying this for many moons. And now it's starting to come. It's already here. It's about to be in full-fledged, because you women right now, you women are starting to lose. You're starting to go down, but you don't know it though. You don't see it yet. But the reality is gonna hit you dead in the face once this whole internet and everything goes down. All right, that's when reality is gonna kick you dead in the face. For you women. So this is why we're telling you women, try to get right, especially you women, especially you sisters that are of the truth, that believe in this truth. Try to find you a man and stick to that man, because that man is gonna be your meal ticket out of here. All right, because it says here, right here, if you read up a little further. It says in Isaiah 32:2, it says, "And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as a river of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land." You see? So a man is gonna be like a hiding place from the wind. And what's the wind? All hell breaking loose. Like the elder apostle Tahar, he dubbed this year the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. So, and that's the wind that it's talking about, Jacob's trouble. So a man of the Lord, as they say, a man of the Lord, because it's not just talking about any man, it's talking about a man of the Lord. A man of this truth. That man is going to be as a hiding place from the wind. And from the COVID, let me read that again. Isaiah 32:2. A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as a river of waters in a dry place, and as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You see? So that man is going to be your meal ticket, your protection. You're going to have to come to your man now for protection, because you ain't going to be able to protect yourself. Because there's no such thing as an independent, strong woman. All right, that's all bullshit. That's all theatrics right there. That's mythology. So you women, you gonna have to get back to your man and come back to your man, a true man at that, a man of the Lord. So with that, that's all I'm gonna say. Come back with another lesson. Giving all praise and glories due to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakwakadash. Shalom.